everyone.
Hi, and welcome to the Never Cast Off podcast. My name is Debbie. I'm Deb's Destiny on Ravelry, Instagram, and who knows what the heck else. And this is
Etsy.
Etsy. That's it, Etsy. Hi. Your name is Sheila.
Oh, hi. They already know my name. Blue Yarn always on social media.
Awesome.
After 45 episodes, my name is Sheila. I'm a knitter.
Man, I thought my name was Betty again. Okay, so we are off site. I don't know if you noticed. I did. Did you notice?
Yes.
Okay, good. So we're in Allegheny County today.
And that's in Michigan.
It is. It's far, far away in the land. I'm just kidding. So we came over for the Michigan Fiber Festival, and we ended up spending an hour standing in the bathroom because there was a tornado warning, really. And you guys won't believe what blew in.
I don't know. What blew in?
Some amazing, wonderful people.
Scoot over. Scoot over.
So, if you guys haven't noticed, or if you guys don't watch them yet,
Which you should be.
You should be. This is Benita and Sandy.
Well, I'm sure they watched Benita, but
The
they don't
fiber
watch
pusher.
me too much because I'm not on her podcast very often.
Well, you're a special guest on her
She's my
podcast.
special
Yes,
guest.
I am.
You're on location special
Oh,
guest.
wow.
She's my roving reporter.
Ooh,
Roving
oh my
reporter.
gosh. The pressure's on me.
I have the Fiber Pusher podcast. So
She does.
Yeah.
And you should check her channel out on YouTube because it's more than just about knitting.
So after the tornado was like good to go, no problems, and wherever it went, it wasn't near us. Well,
actually they said it touched down just north of Valley.
It was close.
It was close.
okay.
It was close.
Three warnings on the telephone.
Oh,
I think
you
you
were
guys-
Oh, and the
standing
siren
like
just
for an
kept going
hour, and it's like men and women. I posted something on Instagram for, I just kind of like took a big shot. I'm really tall, so when I like put the camera up really, really high and point it just slightly down, I really get an interesting view that short folks don't generally get a chance to get that kind of picture. So it's always fun. So I put that on Instagram. Well, I don't know.
It's funny because by the time everybody kept saying, "Oh, it's past us," and everything, all of a sudden the siren would start going off again. It's like, okay, it's not past us yet.
Yeah, and apparently there were 2 recent tornadoes that hit the fairground. So that's why.
Oh,
I'm glad you didn't tell us until now.
So that's why they took it so seriously,
And had
even
the firemen
the
come.
firemen came to escort everybody to the bathroom.
Except us. And the funny thing is I'm terrified of tornadoes, and we had been so swamped. We just kept winding wool and filling people's orders and filling people's bags because they said we'll be back.
Yep.
And we used that time to get caught up and clean off the sold outs off of the board. And
Well, thank God it didn't come because you're in an aluminum shed and we were in a cement block toilet building.
Oh my gosh. It's like Sheila and I was like, no, I want to stay by this sink because I'm holding on. It won't come out of the ground. I'm staying
The
right
lady's like,
between
can you
these
move? And I'm
walls.
like, no, I plan on holding to the sink. She's like, well, I'm going to grab your leg. I'm like, go ahead.
Good luck.
Go ahead, grab my leg.
And I'm getting the other one, but I'm not sitting on the floor because it is wet.
Yes.
It
was dumping.
Yeah.
I mean, it was, and I figured we were okay because everybody from the outside wasn't like smushing in like mad. So I'm like, okay, we're okay.
It's amazing. The barns cleared out.
Mm-hmm. There were a few people.
There was a
in
few.
there.
Most of us vendors, stayed and everything, but it was like loud, lots of over noise, lots of chatter.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was kind of spooky in there.
And I decided not to go because I lived through all kinds of tornadoes when I was a kid and lived in Kansas. And we had a trailer that we lived in, and we survived, all of them. I mean, they were all around us, but they never did hit our trailer court. So
You're so lucky.
So I feel like I'm blessed.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
And I actually lived through the April 3rd, 1973 tornadoes that hit Cincinnati and Louisville and southern Indiana. that tornado, the big tornado, and they were an F5 tornado, actually jumped the farm. We were running to we had an outbuilding that had a cellar underneath of it. And we were running to it and I glanced up and there's the tornado going over our farm.
Oh my gosh.
And so ever since then, if I'm going to have a nightmare, it's going to be groups of tornadoes chasing me. Tornadoes just terrify me. And I cannot believe I just sat there very calmly and kept on working.
I can't either.
We were too busy.
We were swamped.
Yeah, I had a moment, I don't know if you noticed.
You
Yeah, she
did.
was a little panicky.
Well,
Yeah.
I was one of Benita's customers where I paid the bill and said, I'll be back to pick it
Yeah.
up.
Yeah,
I ran out of it.
I'm like, I'll be back, I'm not paying
So we
yet.
spent the time
Well,
winding
she
all
Did
did
my
her
order while I'm in
order.
the bathroom
trying to hide from the tornado.
And then after we
That's
were standing
terrible.
just in one spot for an hour,
I bet it got
letting-
warm in there.
It was
Oh,
smelled.
it was. And then there was one point where all of a sudden the wind just started blowing through, and I'm like, okay, it's good because there's a breeze, but it's bad because there's a breeze.
The man's bathroom was.
Oh, the men's bathroom. Oh dear goodness.
Mm.
It just is. It's sad. There was men and the women, women and the men.
Yeah,
it
it
didn't
didn't
matter.
matter.
Fighting, yeah.
It was just a
It
unisex bathroom.
It didn't matter. And it was an experience. But I just could not get over the amazing, amazing animals that were there. And it was just so cool watching Sheila try and kiss some of
A BFL.
a BFL.
Do you know what the BFO thing was?
No.
Ah,
It was very little. I'm like, oh, this could be my BFF. This BFL.
Well,
He
you
was
know
so cute.
I could probably.
I mean, I didn't actually kiss him, but some of the animals, when you called them, they came. Some of them, when you went, come here, they would like, you seen their rear end and they were running the other way, so they were very skittish.
See.
Aww,
that's so
that is so cute.
They
Yeah.
were very little.
So
That's a lamb. That's a lamb.
So it's a baby, doesn't know
Yeah.
any better.
okay.
Run!
Run! They always kept running from from Jerry.
They're running from Jerry.
Isn't that cute? They were just so cute. And then we ran. Oh, this one. Okay, that's as close as I can
You'll
get
have
to
to
the
check
camera.
Debbie's Instagram feed, and you can find her. What is your link? Your link is on the YouTube channel
Yeah.
to check her Instagram feed.
And I'm not done posting them yet, but it's just, it was like, okay, well, how many am I going to post in a row? I haven't posted anything in 2 weeks, and then all of a sudden, in one day, I'm
Ding,
posting
ding, ding.
like 30. It's like, what the heck, but whatever. I like taking pictures, so when I get a good one, I post it. So there. Yeah, but it was so cool to actually be able to have a chance to podcast with you guys.
We
Yes.
tried last year in
absolutely.
Ann Arbor, and
Yeah.
your job wouldn't. You
Yep.
couldn't get off in time.
Right.
Or there was something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
can't
nice.
remember. There was-
Especially since she comes from Indiana up here.
She comes so far. The least we can do is stay and podcast.
I said, I think it took us. Well, we left work at noon. We dropped her car off and hitched up the trailer at my house, and we got up here right at 6, didn't we?
Yeah, it was around 6.
Around 6.
Around 6 o'clock.
And I think we made, 2 pit stops? But we stopped and went to the restroom twice and went and filled up with gas once.
Yeah.
So there's a little road construction. There was one where they were cleaning up an accident, and so everybody scooched over into the left-hand lane.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it wasn't bad getting up there.
Oh, no.
Thank
It
goodness.
wasn't bad at all. It's just pulling that trailer. Of course, it's loaded, and I'm pulling it with a CRV. It was hard getting above 60 miles an hour.
That's not good.
Well,
So didn't
hopefully
even push it. I didn't want to.
it'll be a lot lighter going home.
Yes.
It should be a lot
It should be
lighter.
a lot
Yes.
lighter.
It should be a lot lighter because there was a lot of things on her card that said sold out.
And,
And I think I got there, an hour after the fair opened?
I kind of told you we were busy.
Unfair.
Yeah.
Unfair.
We were busy.
But
Yeah.
busy's good.
Busy is
Mhm.
good.
Busy's good.
Yeah. So did you guys bring anything to show us?
No.
I'm
Because
sorry.
the only thing we've got we've got T-shirts and that was it.
Oh,
We
yeah,
haven't
that's
had
right.
the chance to be shopping yet. We hit the ground running this morning.
You did.
Yeah, so we haven't shopped yet.
There's
Okay.
shopping days tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
So what'd you guys get?
I
Yeah.
have finished.
Do you have any escaping?
I do. So
I'm getting the needles back.
you are. Okay, so
These are
this
my
is
needles. Look how old they are. They're
Oh,
sticky.
wow.
They're plated.
okay. So this is
Oh, how pretty.
Oh wait, hold it. There we go. this is one of my designs.
Fireplace embers.
Thank you. I couldn't remember the name of my
And the
design.
yarn is with pointed sticks.
Yeah, and that's why I
love
keep
it.
Sheila
Pointed
around
sticks.
because she knows.
Yep,
You
with
can't
pointed
see it,
sticks.
but there's
Yeah.
pops of green in there that are
With
just
pointed
gorgeous.
sticks.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
kidding.
Yeah, and there's the pointed sticks. Yeah, so this one was for your mom.
The
And
finisher.
so she's the finisher. This is all that was left. I played yarn chicken.
You
This
sure
was,
did. Wow.
Yep.
That's
Be
all that
careful.
was left from the
Well, at least you know you
skein.
used as
So
much
now
of
we
the
gotta
yarn as
wash
you
and
could.
block.
Yeah.
She will be happy.
And so, no,
Absolutely.
that's the thing for the skein. You gotta
This
keep
here?
it. Yeah.
All right, I'll shove it in the bag.
Okay, do you have anything?
I do. I have. What do I have? Oh, I do. I'm trying to look.
No, you're not.
We have that.
Yeah.
And we have this. And
Oh,
that.
by the way, she's prolific. I just got news for you.
No.
Yes, you are. You finished more things in the shortest time than
Oh,
I've
dear
ever
goodness.
seen.
She is such a fascinator. She's like,
Simple
no.
Elf Hat by Crean Wilcox. So this is free on Ravelry. And it was made, this is this for my niece. I consider it done even though it doesn't have a pom-pom on it.
Oh,
But it's a little elf hat. And it was made with impeccable acrylic yarn. And I ran out the whole skein. But it's cute.
It is
It's
cute.
crocheted.
It is.
It's very nice.
This is crocheted.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, you can do it. It's crocheted. Next, I got the preacher socks done.
Oh.
Heritage prints. And they're done. They're not matchy-matchy.
Yeah.
But she doesn't care.
But how would you know? I mean, you really.
And this is vanilla, so this is 64, size 2, toe up, 2x2 Jenny's stretchy bind off.
And sweet tomato peel.
Yep. I like that one. I don't know why. I bought the Fish Lips Kids Heel.
Have you tried it yet?
No, because it's 7 pages, and I'm like, I'm not reading it.
I think it's 7 pages for the whole sock. It's
Why are
like,
you laughing?
Because I probably wouldn't read it either.
I'm like, it's an inexpensive pattern, but I'm like,
it's only
seven.
$1, so.
Yeah, I'm like, 7 pages. Are you kidding me? I'm not reading that for a heel. I could see if I was making a whole project.
I think it's for a whole sock, though, is it? That's not just the heel, is it?
I seen 7 pages and I was like, oh, that's going down. And that's where it's at. And then the last thing is this hat, which I got a frog back. Because
Why?
Jerry doesn't like it. He says it's too big.
Well, I was saying that we should just put a little, like, something.
It is a
It
bit
is
big.
too
yeah.
big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what I did? I blocked it. I should never did that.
Elastic. You should have used elastic.
Well, he wants me to put a string in here and tighten it up.
We could do that.
I'm like, that's not going to happen. That's
No.
just not going to happen. But that's all I have for finished.
Now, for Ravelronics or
Ravelinix.
Linux.
Ravelinix.
Okay, I can't
That's okay.
say it. I did the frogging event. I haven't really posted. I posted one of them on Instagram today. Ooh, look at
Ravelronics.
that. But I had, so if you wanted to see the before on it, you'd have to do that. But I have liberated some yarn. This was a tank top, and I had like this much of it done, and it was like lacy. And I'm like, I'm doing a different tension now, and it's just, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
It just, I'm 40 pounds heavier. Seriously, it's gotta go.
And it looks a lot like the top she's wearing now.
Yeah, color-wise, it's close.
Yeah.
It's a little bluer.
Yes.
Purple's cute.
Yeah, it's like stretchy. It's really
Okay,
nice.
I like that yarn.
Yeah, very nice yarn. And then I had started to work on a pattern that was, what was the name of this one? The Cane Bay wrap. And
That was our group project.
right, and it was I wanted it this big, and it was like this big. And so I took out inches of it, so it's back in a ball.
Is that hand stuff?
No,
Oh, just a single.
yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
That's 2.
so that's 2. And then I had another one that I was trying to make, I was trying to do something felted with it. And I had this much, it was this much by like this much.
Okay.
or, you know, maybe
And
a
it
little
didn't
bit.
shrink down to that, did it?
No.
Oh gosh, I was gonna say,
I was
no,
gonna
that's
say,
not-
yeah.
But this is how pretty it was when it shrank.
That's what I
you
thought
know.
too. She's like, it was this big.
No, and she told me
No.
this is like folded.
I
Cow.
pulled
Holy
it, and when
cow,
I
it's
put
big.
it out,
It is,
it's
it's gorgeous.
3. So, I mean, I had a lot of it done,
No kidding.
and I pulled it
That is some
out.
tight felting.
No kidding. So did you do this in the washing machine? or-
Yeah.
Okay.
That is some tight felting.
That's like bulletproof.
It's
Can you see sunlight
beautiful,
through it?
but
Barely.
Really?
so
Oh my
I
gosh.
did 3 items. I frogged 3 items.
So what are you gonna do? What do you use
Congratulations.
the yarn for?
I don't know.
But
I
she has
have-
needles freed up.
Yeah, I have like
Mm.
6 of them that I freed up or whatever, but
Did
3
you ever
for
get to the
regular-
point where you actually run out of needles and you want to start another project, so you have to go out and buy new needles?
She does.
That's you.
Ask her how many sets she has.
I know.
Yeah,
I
I'm the
think
same
at
way.
least 3. At least 3, but that's why I'm doing this. And I was just pulling them out and pulling them out, and I'm like,
Good for you.
what the heck am I doing? You know?
That's one of the reasons why during the stash dash, my thing was is to finish as many things that I had on the needles just to get them off the needles.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've got 2 things on the needle, just as 2 vests, and that's it. And I will be caught up, and I'm close to being done with them.
That's
I'm just not
good.
gonna make them in for stash dash, but that's okay.
That's really good.
So yeah, I got a lot of
What, I
stuff
don't
off
even
the
know
needles.
what did I? Oh, it's over. Okay, good.
Yep, over here. Yep.
Nope. As long as I'm just throwing stuff all over.
Yeah,
the
I just figured Sheila was glomming onto this here, and she put this over on her pile that she was
Okay.
thinking she's claiming
I do need to say one more thing. I did finish the painterly cowl, and I sent it in the mail to the lady because I'm knitting for somebody I don't know.
That's
Oh,
pretty.
Yes, it was very nice. But I do got to backtrack on our morning announcements because we're on location and I don't have correct notes. I know there's a lady on YouTube that said hello to us, and I want to say hi to you, but I don't know what your name is because I didn't write it down.
So we're gonna say
And
hi
I-
to you twice.
Yes, next time. But we do have a knit along going on in the group, and I do want to remind you that the drawing for the grand prize is the first podcast in September, and it's for this Christmas bag here, and also a set of stitch markers from Doris's shop, which is onefinedesign.etsy.com. Oh geez, I'm so far away, but it's red
Yeah.
with a little sock on it. You
So
can
they look
see
like little
pictures.
Christmas baubles.
Yeah. So this is going to be for the grand prize. So make sure that you double dip in Doris's group, and she's in the Knit and Purl podcast. She also has a bag. Plus, she has a skein of diabolical yarn in the Christmas colors that she's giving away for the grand prize. So check her rules, and then check our rules in the group. So for each project that you post, that project must contain 50 grams of yarn. That's per project. So check the rules, enter it in, and you could be the winner.
That's a really nice shawl size bag.
Yeah, not bad. It's no interfacing.
But that makes it good because you can squish it in.
And that's got one of those little
Believe in
believers. So
yourself.
yeah, I'm so cute. Okay. That's all you
Okay. So do you have anything
Ravelinix.
Ravelinix, I entered in the socks, I entered in Jerry's hat, and I entered in it's spinning from dyed in the wool.
Ooh, what is this?
It is 2 ounces of BFL Graham and 2
Okay.
ounces of Jacob Casper Belly.
Oh, they're both from the same farm down in
And-
Kentucky.
Yep, and can I tell you this white, when I was spinning it, I did not like it because it was dirty. But look, I washed it and it puffed up.
Grandland. We left. That was the one fleece we did an experiment on. We left all the lanolin. I basically just soaked it to get the dirt out,
Yep.
but left the lanolin in because there were so many people asking us, "Do you have something with a lot of lanolin in it?" And we sold out of that before we sold out of any of the stuff that was really, really nicely washed.
Wow.
People loved it.
That was amazing.
It
That was
blooms
amazing.
well, doesn't it?
When I washed it, before I even washed it, I'm like, oh, I don't know about that. But when I washed it, if you guys can get any of this, what
And
is
you
it?
can.
Dyed in the wool.
.biz.
Can
And
they
you're
get
not
it?
going to be able to get any Grandland because unfortunately he died last fall. And we're heartbroken. He's the
Yes.
one that they had to keep a bell around his neck because he would break into the barn and steal power tools. No, serious. Graham's character was a character.
Yeah, but
Yeah, side job.
I got 197 yards,
Oh, that's good. That's enough to make something, definitely.
and then these fabulous tags I won
That's pretty
for
cool.
hand spun yarn.
Oh, that's cool. What'd you win those from?
I won them from Knitting on Tiffany's podcast, Aaron Bling Your String.
Okay.
He had like a draw, like how do you tag? And I usually would just clip your guys' business card
Right.
to here and I'd write on the back. Well,
Yeah.
I got lucky
That's
and I won
nice.
these, and I was like, these are just
That's
adorable.
perfect.
Right.
As far as WPI, I don't
Yeah. I
take
don't
care of
either.
any of that and the color, but yeah, this is absolutely amazing. And then being up here today, I'll have to show you next podcast because it's in the back of my car. But I think
Hers was the one that we were filling up while everybody was
when the
going
tornado,
to
Yes,
you
you
know,
know, tornado.
So they weren't able to make sure that they were safe because of Sheila.
Right, because we were making
yeah, I
sure
paid for
that
my
she
order and
got
I
her
said I'll
money.
be back instead of saying come with me. I said I'll be back.
And then you just said, I'll be back, and so she didn't get to come back and pay and pick up hers.
But I will show you all of the
But I
roving
did
that I got.
Yes.
From Dyed in the Wool, and the way Sandy packaged it, I'm gonna keep it because it looks like a chandelier with all the bags. All 9 bags are dripping down like in a chandelier.
Yeah, that was her idea. That's the way she
It was
did
just
it.
absolutely
That was
amazing.
way cool.
Yeah.
But I ended up getting 2.
Yeah, you got Almond Joy.
I got Almond Joy and I got something alpaca.
Yeah, that's a white alpaca,
Mhm.
and Almond Joy is a Shetland.
Yeah.
Shetland, and would that go good together? No.
Well,
Uh-oh.
just you gotta remember, the alpaca doesn't have the elasticity, but the Shetland would add elasticity to it.
Mhm.
I don't know why you couldn't do it together.
I have a hard time spinning alpaca because it's so slippery. It just, I'm constantly losing it, and then I gotta pull it back out of the wheel. And
The only
so
thing
I'm
that
not
you've
the
gotta
only one.
No, not
Okay,
at all.
it's
I'll be
slippery.
perfectly honest with you. I like alpaca as in yarn and everything. I hate spinning alpaca.
I have a hard time spinning it.
And
really,
well,
really
see,
hard
I've
time.
got my wheel. I can spin really super fine, and I can add a lot of twist to it and everything. And the thing is, just make sure you add enough twist to it that it'll hold together. Because it's a slick alpaca.
Yeah, it is. It's
But
slippery.
yeah, I don't see the reason why. But the thing is if you wanted to dye those, dye it after it's in the yarn because each of them will take the dye up differently.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
Yes, they'll take the dye up, so it'll look barber pole even though they're in the same dye pot.
Okay.
So yeah, they will take the dye differently.
Nice.
I kind of thought it might, and I was going to ask you. It's kind of cool having her on this. She's
Oh,
such
yeah.
the expert. It was so cool being able to. So I got 3 ounces of each,
Yeah, that would be quite a bit.
and
That'd be a nice shawl.
we were just sitting there watching and observing the experts, and they had lots of folks coming up to them and just asking all sorts of different questions, and they by
It's
far.
like going to the reference librarian.
Oh my word! It
It's like
was
going to the library and going
amazing.
to the
Oh, I
reference
know
lady.
exactly what to do. And it's like, oh my word! It was just
The
really.
thing is we had the Fiber Binder Club for 3 years, and so working our way through it taught us about all of those fibers. And then all of the fibers that we buy, of course, we test spin, we test knit, we learn as much as we can so that we can help pass that information on.
Oh
Because
yeah.
it's all about education.
Sure, I want to know what I'm getting when I'm buying because I'm like, what is that? I don't.
Exactly.
It looks nice, but
Yeah, exactly. But how is it going to react? Is it going to felt when you wash it,
or is it going to mix with something else that I have?
Okay, so when I give this to Sheila and say, hey, will you please spin this for me?
Yeah.
Can you put some tacky stuff on the alpaca before you give it to me?
There's no lanolin in alpaca either, so
Get some lanolin, hose it down.
hand lotion. That's what you need, hand lotion. Yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It's fiber.
You could do, yeah. And then, so would it be good to like card it like together so that it would be easier?
I'll be perfectly honest with you. I think I would spin them separately and ply them together. Because I think if you were to card them together and you dyed it, it would be blended. This way you could see each color because each one is a different ply. That's what I would do anyway.
So spin up the 3 ounces of alpaca, give it to her, let her dye it. Spin up the 2 ounces or 3 ounces of Shetland, let her dye it, and then ply them together.
I would ply them together and then dye the whole yarn.
Oh, okay.
That way, if they're in the same dye lot, they're in the same dye lot, and they'll meld together. You don't have to worry about trying to match colors and everything. I would, as a finished yarn, that's how I would dye it.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I've dyed fibers and yarns. Yarn always takes color better than the fiber.
Yarn takes.
I gotta write that down.
And doesn't that sound
I'll write that down
It's
for
all
you.
backwards.
Yeah.
Yes. It's like in the medieval times, they or it was used in something, they would dye and wool the cloth after it was woven, but they would weave it white and then dye it afterwards because it just seems to take better. You seem to get a stronger, richer color. And I've done it where the same fiber, the same pots, I do a batch and then the batch that I had spun in the ones that were spun to dye better for some reason.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Spin it
That's
or
just
something.
experience.
Yeah, I had the privilege of going to Stonehenge Fiber when I was on vacation.
And that's in Michigan.
Yeah, it is. It's up north a bit. So I ended up getting from the
Like that white one.
clearance. This was $6 each skein.
That's all.
That's all. So
Look
I
at
ended
that
up
rust.
getting these 3.
I like the white.
You know,
Now-
the rust in the other one, it's got some oranges in it. I
Yeah.
think these two would actually go
Yes.
nice
Here?
These 3 together.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And-
Oh, my gosh. Look.
It's Shepherd's. Now one thing, this one was discounted here, sorry,
That's okay.
because of the spin. Look at the spin on that.
It's a little bit of a loose ply,
Right.
but I don't see any problems with it.
So would there be a way to, like spin it, or
Yes.
would you?
All you have to do, and this would be really quick if you wanted to do it, Sheila, you just, as you apply it, you just feed it to the wheel pretty quickly. So you're not adding a lot of twist, but you just feed it to the wheel really, really quickly, and you can add more. It's the ply that's underplied.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you just were to take it and you find the direction that it wants to be done, and I'm assuming that it's going to be turning toward the left, counterclockwise. But if you feed it to the wheel, you'll add enough twist in it, and it should pretty much match those.
It's just amazing.
And I ended up getting a bat.
Really soft.
Oh my gosh, they're wonderful.
I ended up
You know what
getting
wool is?
Huh?
You know what kind of wool it is?
It's shepherd's wool.
No, I mean what
Breed.
the breed.
No,
Would they give you tags?
no.
No tags.
I know, Sandy's in love.
It's a
Orange is
mystery.
her color.
Hug it before it leaves you.
Oh. But
They-
there's so
they-
many
they
different
call
Yeah,
it-
there's
colors
some
in
greens
here.
and there's
Yeah,
browns and
the brown.
reds and all of that's
They,
gorgeous.
they call it
beautiful.
shepherd's wool. I don't
Probably
know.
because I wonder if it's because it's a lot of different
Could
flocks
be.
of breeds coming in that they blend and everything.
I actually think that they had some of them right there, but I don't know. But I ended up getting a bat, a pound of this color.
Oh my.
Okay, so it's so pretty.
It is gorgeous.
It's so pretty, and I should have probably I don't need this one but whatever. It was so fluffy and soft. I had
It is incredibly soft.
So
And then she picked me up these. 2 of these.
that's 2 skeins.
That's
in
2
there.
skeins. Nope, it's the Crazy Millens.
Okay, you guys talk about those a lot.
Yep.
It's
So,
from
that's
Stonehenge
2 skeins.
Fiber. They have a lady there that works 40 hours a week trying to do these. That's all
Seriously?
she does is those, and she
Look how
cannot
fun that is.
keep them on the
Oh,
shelf.
I can see why.
See, there's 2.
Okay.
And it's so cool. She can't keep up. When I went there, I'm like, please tell me you have some, crazies.
So did they have any left? Because like I said, we didn't get.
Oh yeah, there's people there that have Stonehenge. There's
Yeah.
2 vendors.
Okay.
There's 2 vendors. But
One
I have
of them.
that Pure Joy shawl, and that reminds me, I got yarn.
Isn't that gorgeous?
I'm going into
Do
Satellite
you
Store.
remember? Do you remember where they were at?
No, I don't.
We'll have to find them out.
But
And did yarn.
I got
Oh,
yarn
you
from
got
Heidi, from Undead Yarn, because I have the pattern Pure Joy.
Did you pick that up today?
No, she
Oh.
had a Instagram coupon code,
Mm-hmm.
so I got this from her. It's called Vampiria Midnight Roadkill.
I think her roadkills are.
462 yards. It's unbelievable. And then she sent me some
I love
little
the color.
tees and a little pin. But this, I think, with this
Oh yeah,
would go great for
I
the
do
Pure
too.
Joy.
I do too. Because you've got the grays and stuff in that.
And I haven't tried Heidi's yarn yet.
I like Heidi's yarn.
Do you?
I've got some
It is
DK
so
ones in hers.
nice. It is so nice.
Well, if you look at it,
Beautiful.
it's the kind that's got a really good tight twist to it, so
Mhm.
it's really good.
It's so pretty.
Yeah.
I spun one, or not spun, but I caked one of these for you before. Oh, it's so squishy.
Ain't it?
And
Undead. It's
yeah,
Undead Yarn.
I remember the Undead because I'm like, that's just such a weird name.
But it
but-
comes in a cute little bag.
But
Some little tees.
when I was whining and I'm like, this yarn, amazing.
Mhm.
Sheila's got taste when it comes to these things. Like,
I haven't tried her yarn, but I've heard you talk of her yarn,
Mhm.
and And then when she ran the coupon code, I'm like, oh, I got the Pure Joy. I want some black yarn or dark yarn. So
Yeah, that's perfect. You guys don't want this one then, right?
It's not really my colors.
So it's for sale.
Not really my colors.
That is
No,
so
no,
cool.
no.
So what was this blended in with the other? Like 3 of them together? Or?
Nope.
But
There's
when
individual.
when they spin them up, there is no rhyme, no reason to
So they
them.
have some fun with them too.
Yeah.
That was just happy.
Yeah. So
That was just happy.
so
Yeah.
what
And then
what
I
time
got
do
this.
we have on it there?
We got
Okay,
30, and then I got this today. This is one of many, but this is because I don't want to spin alpaca. But I got that for $16 at one of the vendors there.
Seriously.
Make sure you write down the name of that person if you want, because I'm like, I am not
Scenic Sky. Yeah, write that
Yeah.
down.
Scenic Sky.
That's a gorgeous. I wonder if you dyed this with indigo because this is beautiful.
But it's almost 400 yards
Yeah, it is.
of blue
446
alpaca.
Well, it's almost 346 yards.
346.
Oh,
It was
that's-
just amazing.
that's
This
gorgeous.
this wasn't as awesome of a deal as what she got there,
Thank you.
but
Since you guys haven't shopped the market yet, we'll.
this is from Morning Meadows Sundries,
Oh yeah.
and it's alpaca and it's gray. But I was thinking,
They have a
Nice
lot
gray.
of colors of that. A lot of colors.
Oh,
They
that's
had
a nice gray.
ton of colors
Okay.
of like that, a ton.
That could be your pillow.
Yeah, okay, there you go. See, a beaded shawl. Wouldn't that be beautiful?
Keep you warm all winter.
And I was thinking I could, with gray, I could add any color to it,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it would be,
Yeah, it's really neutral.
yeah.
Actually,
so-
I was looking at it against the that navy blue.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I mean, look at that.
Wow.
I mean, that is gorgeous together. Because this gray here is a silver gray, so there's a blue cast to it. Yeah.
Okay.
And so,
Yeah.
yeah.
Thank you for saying
I was
that.
gonna put that in my bag.
No, you can't have this. There really is blue in there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
okay.
because it's a silver. And a silver cast as blue. Like if you were to overdye that with something in the red, it would look a little purple tint.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's silver gray like that, it's like overdying a light blue.
Right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Fabulous.
So yeah,
So,
those two are pretty together.
Well, I think that's about it.
I think so. Well, thank you so much for joining us on a mystery episode number I'm not telling you.
Ask her why she's not telling you.
Oh, you'll see us next month because we'll podcast again, the first podcast in September, and we'll draw the winners for the Cal. So be sure to post. Go over to Doris's group, Knit and Pearl Podcast. Check out Benita's podcast. It is the
Fiber pusher.
Fiber Pusher Podcast.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
And thank you guys for having us.
Yes,
as
thank you.
guests on your
Anytime.
podcast.
Anytime.